Hey guys, so I have something new and exciting to show you. I have been watching a lot of videos of people doing resin, and I really didn't want to do it unless I had original ideas of how to do it differently. I'm not huge into like the Japanese characters that everybody else is really into, and I don't really care for the ones that just show stickers. It's a little bit. I think I'm just too old for it. So no offense to anybody who likes it, but that's just not my style. But I did break down and bought some resin yesterday, and I did my first batch. So I wanted to show you what I came up with. And I'm actually pretty pleased with the results. Some of them still look a little bit foggy. It's just because I put a second layer of glaze on them and it hasn't quite dried, but I was too excited to wait. So I wanted to show you how they turned out. So without further ado, these are not resin pieces. These are just pretty diamonds that I put there for you to look at. So I did, I bought this pack of rose stickers from Michael's clearance rack because I didn't want to pay too much just in case they didn't come out, you know, nicely. So this is the first batch. The only problem with these is they have a kind of foamy thing on the middle of them that made them float around a bit, so it took a while to get them positioned correctly, but I've got quite a few of these. So this is one. This is actually one of my favorite ones that turned out, but the back of it turned out super messy because I pulled it out of the mold too early, so that was my bad. Then we've got this one. You can see it's just a little bit foggy, but that's just the glaze on top. Hasn't dried yet. And there's dog fur. And that's the inside. So I did kind of a stripy pattern, but because of the stickers floating around, it kind of disturbed the stripes. But that's okay. I still kind of like it. We've got this silver one. Actually, I guess it would go like that. And it's got the holographic silver glitter on the back. And just plain white backgrounds. I didn't want to do anything too fancy until I figured out exactly what I was doing. Then there's this one. So, that corner's a little bit off. I'm going to have to sand that down. I haven't domed these on the back yet. I'm just waiting for the glaze on the top to dry completely so that I can turn them over and dome the back. And there's this one. This one's really foggy, so I don't know if it's going to focus. There it goes. So I did some bigger chunk hexagonal glitter in the background of this one. And then a couple of ones that didn't turn out so great, like this one where I had pushed the sticker back down when it started to rise and it disturbed the glitter a bit. So it got kind of gunky looking. And then there's this one. This was another one that I squished. And then this one's the last of the roses. This is kind of brassy colored black one. That one turned out pretty good actually. But you can see, I mean, the stickers would not stay in place. They kept floating around. So, learned my lesson on that one, but I don't really want to do too many with stickers in them because I feel like that's what everybody does. So I tried some other stuff, which I'll show you now. So I have these kind of steampunk findings laying around. These ones are keys that I did with some micro marbles. And I like how this turned out, but the micro marbles were supposed to be a second layer. They actually sunk through, so I'll have to try that again. And then the background is just black glitter, but I like that it's kind of picking up some different colors. That is interesting. And then there's this one with a gear and a clock hand and a key. And again with the micro marbles. And this one I did brown tinsel glitter. I kind of like that one. It has like sort of an antique time capsule feel. Then I did this one with some glittery buttons that I had gotten in some craft kits and really had nothing else to do with. It turned out kind of cute. Not something that I would wear, but I think the actual like design of it's kind of cute and would be nice for somebody. Then I experimented with some confetti, and I think these turned out to be my favorites of the batch. So there's these butterflies, just done on a blue background so that it looks like they're flying in the sky. I think this one turned out probably the most evenly. Then I did this winter one with snowflakes. This one turned out really thick because I tried to use the pearlescent powder and that just ended up making a layer that I didn't intend it to make. But it's still really pretty. I like that it kind of looks like an ice cube with snowflakes stuck in it. And then lastly I have this one with some confetti flowers, which I think is one of my favorites. The colors turned out just perfectly on this one. So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more experimenting. I've still got quite a bit of resin left, and love to hear your feedback, see what you guys think of what I've done so far, and I'd love some suggestions of stuff to put in the resin other than stickers. Like I said, I feel like everybody does the sticker thing, and I don't know. I don't want to do stickers. I have a lot of found objects and broken jewelry and stuff that I want to try experimenting, putting that into the resin. So if you guys have any idea, I'd love to hear them. Thanks, guys.